It's the weekend board games, going to be a short one edition. I did not play very many games this week, and that's okay. It was just the circumstances of the week. Welcome to the weekend board games. Welcome to Tubbs Plays Games. My name is Tubbs. I play games. I like games, so I talk about games. And this is the weekend board games. Screwed up the whole intro. That's all right. We keep going. This is the weekend board games. It's a weekly recap of all the games that I played over the past week. At the top, if you're watching this on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, please go to the other two. Subscribe, like, follow, share, boost, comment, whatever you got to do. Daddy algorithm is hungry. And if you play board games on Board Game Arena, the fabulous online board game website, so do I. My name's J.R.R. Tubbs on there. I've been playing with a couple of folks from as a result of saying my name on these videos. And I would love to keep that going. So if you're interested in playing some games, hit me up and we can do that. All right, let's get right into the games. I guess right from the start, I was a bad board game content creator and forgot to take a photo of the first game that I played. That game was Doomlings. Doomlings is from Doomlings LLC. It is a real quick kind of card game. I don't even know really what you would call it mechanically other than a card game. It is a regular go-to for my son when it is his turn to pick a game. He's a big fan of this one, and I'm always happy to oblige him in playing it because I think it is quite fun myself. I love the way that all of the expansions are coming out or have been coming out, and they keep a giant deck of Doomlings cards, so there's always something new to look at. So yeah, Doomlings is always a big thumbs up for me. Then we go all the way to the Sunday meetup. We had to postpone our Mother's Day celebration, and so there was nothing really going around our house, and so off I went to play some games with the few other people that did not have Mother's Day plans. There was a special request of the group that was getting together to play Terra Mystica. Big fan of Terra Mystica. It's not a game I'm really well versed in. I've only played 3 or 4 times. Guy that we play with is quite good at it, knows the game very, very well. It's his all-time favorite game. So always learning something when we play. And I played as the Nomads, and I played the best game that I've ever played, making Terra Mystica my game of the week for this week. We'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But Terra Mystica is just a big win. And we played Formidable Farms. Formidable Farms is from Rio Grande Games. It's designed by Friedman Freeze, who we all know is one of my favorite designers. I saw this in my friendly local game store when I was dropping off some games for consignment, and definitely had to pick up a copy. This game is super interesting to me. I'm about to run out of time for this clip, so in this game, you have this disc that is in the middle of the table there, and it has different actions that you can take. You have to move your little disc to a different space each turn. And then on these cards are different contracts that you're trying to fulfill. And the goal is to fulfill all of the contracts in your deck. I think you start with like 17 in a 3-player game. There's also a market of contracts that you can fulfill to get their benefits. And what you're trying to do is fulfill as many contracts as possible, up to 3 on a turn. And just like any Friedman Freeze game, some of them are ridiculous, some of them are very simple. There's all kinds of different stuff going on, and it's just a great time. And I think this is one my son is really going to enjoy. I'm really excited to get a chance to sit down and play with him, and I think my wife will like it too. I think it's a really thinky game with a very low barrier of entry. So that's kind of stuff we love around here. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. And that is all the games that we played this week. Like I said, not a lot of time for gaming, but we got some in, and some is better than none. Last thing that we have to do before I say goodbye to you for another week is the ultimate game of the week. So you heard me mention Terra Mystica as my game of the week. If you're new here, game of the week is a hashtag that I host on Instagram every week where people nominate throughout the week their best game they played that week. It can be any game they like, and then I collect them all, share them, and then share a list to my story Monday morning. And the board game community on Instagram votes for their top 3 games from that list, and then whatever game gets the most votes becomes ultimate game of the week. So congratulations to pardon me, I have blanked on the name. I wanted to make sure I got it right. Pirates of the High Tea, which was nominated by Board Gaming with L&L. Have not played this game. Been hearing a lot about it, but I have not played this game yet, so I will definitely be keeping an eye out for it. Anything that wins Ultimate Game of the Week kind of catches my eye, so I'll be keeping an eye out for it. And that is going to do it for another week in board games. This was kind of a subdued one. I'm a little tired today, and there wasn't all that much to talk about, so I could kind of meander. But I will let you go. I won't presume any more of your time. I will see you all soon. Review this week is going to actually come out, I think, on Monday. The publisher of the game has asked for it to come out on a specific day, and if I can oblige that, I'm always happy to. So keep an eye out for that, hopefully on Monday. And until next time, I hope you get to play your favorite game this week. Bye.